been wanting to see Vermont and New Hampshire since before I can remember. Actually, before we even had kids, I would say, let's go to Vermont. Let's go to New Hampshire. The green rolling hills definitely had me, and we moved to Colorado and we had rolling hills there, so we never headed over to Vermont and New Hampshire. Now we got into, when we started leaving Maine earlier today, we started getting into the rolling hills of the White Mountains, and the White Mountains extended all the way over into New Hampshire. Beautiful and cute towns, really cute towns and cute old buildings. Heading into the Vermont area of it, it's just stunning landscape everywhere. It's so pretty.
I think we're gonna have to go back to the White Mountains at some point.
Yeah, we didn't plan for it. We didn't plan to actually spend time in the White Mountains. We wanted to go to Ben & Jerry's, so we set a Harvest Toast, and we're super excited to go see it. It's supposed to be a maple
We're going to a maple farm of some sort for our first ever Harvest Toast.
Yeah, it should be awesome.
And then the next day we get to go to the Ben & Jerry's factory. So we're gonna have double sugar.
You ready? Here we go. Oh, wait. We just saw a sign on the side of the road, and we've got to make a side trip. We are stopping here. So, off the road, on our way to our Harvest Toast, we came across...
Cabot cheese!
Cabot cheese! Cheddar is arguably one of the best cheeses, and Vermont is probably the best place to find that cheese. The way that a cheese is made distinguishes how sharp it is. Did you know the only difference between mild and sharp cheese is the way that it's aged? Mild cheeses, they age for about 2 to 3 months, whereas sharp cheeses, they can age for years. Part of that aging can take out the lactose, the lactic acid and sugar in this cheese. That means that some of this cheddar cheese is actually lactose free. You liked it?
So good. These are all pretty good. But I haven't tasted one up
I'm glad that we stopped here.
What is this
Me
one?
too.
This one's not
This is a good stop, yeah?
Hey,
Good
Dad,
stuff.
what's this?
Harvest Toast just down the road in Montpelier. We're going to go to a maple syrup farm, and we saw Cabot, Vermont, and thought,
We've got to stop.
there's a Cabot cheese factory right here, the original one. It's right here. We went inside and taste tested about 30 different cheeses.
Awesome.
What'd you girls think about it? Did you love it?
Did you like it? What'd you think of the cheese?
Well, you got motorbikes behind us.
Motorcycles are so loud. Okay, so what did you think about that cheese?
All we did was taste test and watch a movie. That's all we did.
That's all
Yeah,
we did.
but what did you think about that cheese?
Well, it was good. The only one I tasted was the yellow and...
The sharp?
No, the yellow and white. It was so good.
The yellow and white was so good?
Uh-huh.
You liked it?
Uh-huh. It was so good.
Here, you got that one.
Is that so yummy?
And
She also
And
tasted
we also got the light 75.
And then I got the 5-year because it's
Yes.
actually their birthday. It's their birthday this year.
5-year
How
aged
cool.
cheese. And I got the horseradish, of course, because I love spicy things.
What is that?
75.
The light 75.
Right.
So now we're gonna hop back in the car, the truck, and head over to our Harvest Toast. So we're just getting out of the car at our first harvest toast. Hey Kiara, hi Andrew. I do.
Okay,
I'll lock it up.
Lock the car. Let's go on inside and introduce ourselves.
Yeah, is that cool? These are your neighbors for tonight.
We're gonna go say hi to our host.
So you might be wondering at this point, what is a harvest host? Well, basically it's a harvest host is a place that you can go to stay for a night or two, basically a night. And it's a farm or a vineyard or a place that will allow you to come in to set up your rig, and you can stay the night. And usually you want to buy something from the store. We came in and we decided we were going to check out what they had, which obviously it's a maple farm. So we wanted to buy some maple syrup. So we looked for the maple syrup and all their maple things, and we found it. Usually when we dry camp, we don't usually pop out our slides or anything, but you definitely can. You can set up just like you would at any other campground and make yourself at home. And we kind of did. The girls had a chance to roam around and see that this specific location housed the Vermont State House model. There's a tiny model that gets put in all the parades, and they have it here at their farm, which is really neat. Yeah. So it says their names are Rex and James. How pretty is this? We got our ice cream. Vanilla ice cream with maple syrup blended together into a maple milkshake. Pretty good. The girls all have ice cream cones. Khloe's chewing on a cone, and the girls are sitting up there with their daddy enjoying their ice creams. We'll probably leave early in the morning tomorrow. It's beautiful in Vermont. Not long after we settled in for the night, it actually started raining. So the entire night we were there at the Harvest Host, it actually had rained the whole night. It was beautiful, very relaxing, very calming, and very cooling. It was nice weather and temperature. We ended up waking up early and finding our neighbors waiting there to say good morning, moo morning, however you want to say. Our 4 cows were greeting us at the gate as we headed off to Ben & Jerry's. As we got into Ben & Jerry's, there's a huge playground that the kids ran up to right away. It's beautiful. It's a really nice playground actually, and it's so cool that they have it here available for all kids who come to visit their facility. As we headed up the hill to the Flavor Graveyard, we noticed tons of solar panels. We are at the Ben & Jerry's Flavor Graveyard. This is where all the flavors come to die when they've basically had no hits. Flavor Graveyard was cool. There were tons of really neat and interesting flavors that I think I would have actually liked, but apparently if they don't get enough consumer action, they're gonna be buried in the tombstone of ice cream. After visiting our dearly departed, it was time to hit the actual ice cream factory. excited. Andrew's inside grabbing tickets for us to go on the tour. We've got our tickets and we're ready to go for the factory tour. The girls are super excited. We've got a 10:30 tour time, so they're already running around super excited for the ice cream.
They're running around already and they haven't had any sugar.
The sugar's already heading in. You can smell it in the air though. It definitely smells like waffle cones and
pretty cool. What kind of ice cream are you gonna make?
I don't know yet.
I think so. As part of this, we're gonna make some ice cream, taste test some ice cream.
I don't know what I'm going to make, but I know it's good. I can go strawberry, vanilla, strawberry.
we definitely know we're gonna taste test some ice cream though.
For sure.
For sure.
We're gonna make ice cream too. We love ice cream. It's the most.
As we made our way over to the start of the tour, we realized they were not making ice cream. In fact, they weren't making ice cream for the whole week because they were doing their annual cleaning. So, no ice cream making. The actual tour at Ben & Jerry's really just consisted of a movie, then some conversation overlooking the machines, and tasting some ice cream. And you had to pay $4 for it. So there's been better tours that we've been on, and I have to admit, we expected a lot more from Ben & Jerry's as far as tours go. But we enjoyed our ice cream and looking about. They don't let you record inside the actual factory itself, and today they were not producing any ice cream, so we had a little bit of a chip tour.
Hey Khloe, thank you very much for joining us on Our National Adventure. I'm Andrew, this is Allison, Kiara, Khloe, and Karolina. Hope you hit the subscribe button to join us for more of our adventures, and we'll see you somewhere down the road. Bye everybody!